Alright, hey guys, Tookline back here at the next episode. So, the machine is now working. I decided to place the golden conductive pipes there instead of the stone ones, and I put it on its own frequency so the it doesn't leach the power from the fuel creation facility thing. So yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's placing all the humus down, and it's placing trees. And I'm gonna go grab a piece of bone meal. Unfortunately, when I changed the frequency, the channel, I mean, that it receives power, it stops my refinery, which is fine. I got quite a bit of fuel there, if you can see. So it's all good with me. And now I want to get some bone meal. That's what I wanted. Bone meal, bones. Where are you? Okay, there we go. Give myself a few. Okay, so what it should happen is that items will teleport from there to here and land in my chest. So that means sand and trees. And it has now finished growing. Will it destroy that block since I placed it there? I don't think it will, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to grow a tree. And yep, it decided to destroy it. And it took that one, and now that should yes, and yes, and any saplings that fall should be picked up by the logger. Come on, fall saplings. I know there's some saplings in you. There's always saplings in there. So saplings that fall should end up going through the stone tube and into the arboretum. Yeah, arboretum. So yeah, it seems like it's working proper. Just waste all my bone meal here. Oh, lots of trees grew. Oh no, that logger is gonna have some trouble now. So the logger's pumping out. Oh yeah, some saplings fell, so it's pumping it into the arboretum. So the it'll automatically give me any saplings. And let's see. So it's doing what I want it to do. And that means that it is also pumping saplings, or it will pump saplings into this chest, which I don't want it to, or it's gonna drop the saplings on the ground. Actually, that's fine by me. It can actually drop those saplings. I don't really care. I don't want the saplings. Now, one thing I did want to do, though, was create... I don't want that in there. Another chunk loading block. Now, you know I got one over there in that area, but I forgot to place one next to my water pump. So that is going to be a problem. That means that my water pump will not work when I'm not in a chunk. And that's not good with me. So, I'm going to stick it right there in the cliff face. Done. Now it works. Ooh, that was so hard. So that chunk's loaded, this chunk's loaded, the chunk over there by my refinery is loaded, and my arboretum is loaded. So now I have infinite wood, and my oil's working, and my refinery is working, and I can actually turn the frequency for my power back to my oil refinery. Oops. So -1, and frequency 1 is my oil refinery. So now it is getting power to my oil refinery. And I gave it a gold conductive pipe too, and these ones gold conductive pipes, because I figured gold would conduct better than stone. So, and obviously the fuel has not gone down very much, and that is all good with me. Which, I'm actually going to change this into light stone. And yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oop. Shouldn't leave that on. It's a bad idea. Okay, so I didn't want any of this stuff because these cobblestone pipes, I might as well just use regular stone pipes, transport pipes, because they are better. Now, one thing I wanted to do was make a few more machines over here of these things, condensers. So I will be taking diamonds. Obviously 24 is not enough for 3, but 18 is enough for 2. So 2 diamond blocks, and oh, I don't have enough for condensers actually because I don't have obsidian, but I will make a couple more energy collectors. So it's diamonds, furnaces, and glass and glowstone. So I need 2 furnaces. You guys have already seen this recipe, but I want to go over it again. 2 furnaces, blocks of diamonds, and glowstone on the sides. And that gives me the collectors. Now obviously I won't need that glass, and I only need 2 glowstone, so there's no reason to take that over there with me. So pop, pop, and pop, and pop. So now all of this is working, and I can actually stick a target Mobius fuel in these 2, and place some more Mobius fuel in there, and give these guys something to work with. Oops, that was a fail. So now they're all working, and then they're going to make so much Mobius fuel that I won't know what to do with it, which is good with me. Yes, working fine. Okay, so I'm going to go off screen and I'm going to do what I said I would do last episode, but I never ended up doing it because I decided I wanted to fix that first and then show you guys the fixed version. So I'm going to go off screen and fix this stuff, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I'm back. And I had to make a few trips to my marble area, that the first cave that I started mining in. But I've finally completed it. Oops, I forgot a bit. Now you can see a little bit of stone left behind here. The alchemical chests that I will be upgrading to take up the full square, unlike the vanilla chests. So you won't be able to see that soon. And I didn't really want to waste the items on stuff that's not going to be seen. As you can see, I got some stuff in my inventory. I'm going to be doing some items for you guys right soon, as soon as I get this other area done. Just forgot a bit here. Oops. As you can see, my sword also broke. I had to fend off a few enemies, and I got all this area done, even behind the pipes, because you can see them a little. And I extended the tanks by 1, so now they're 4 high. I also raised the roof once, and I did even up there. Yep, all done. You can only see that because I'm going to be covering that soon, and you'll be seeing that soon. So this time I'm going to be making a couple new things. The first off is I'm going to be making a compressor, or a bunch of compressors. Now you're going to be like, Tokeland, we've already seen this one. Well, it's a little bit different this time, guys. I'm going to be making 4 of them. Oops, too many. Alright, so 4 compressors. What am I going to do with this? I'm going to put some lightstone on top, and I'm going to put 4 iron bars on each side and 4 dirt. I think it was iron bars, or maybe it was redstone. No. I forget. Let's look at this. Nope. Recycler, that's what I'm making, and oh, it's refined iron, that's why I was doing it wrong. So, that for dirt and refined iron. There we go, recyclers. Now, these bad boys are, well, not what you think. You're probably thinking there's something super awesome and great. Well, they're not super awesome and great. They're actually kind of lame. And to demonstrate them, I will be using... I'm going to use some cobblestone, actually, for now. 4 stacks of cobblestone, and I'll set my recyclers on the construction line here. And you can see they're on my low voltage area, because if I give them high voltage or medium voltage, they won't work properly, or they'll explode the line. So, let's run these right quick. And I'm going to modify the volume here. There we go, so they're not so loud. And what these do is produce scrap. Now you're going to be like, Toakland, scrap's not very useful, it's scrappy. Well, it is useful later, but for now I'm just going to show you one of the very many, or the 2 uses it has. As soon as I get 9, 8, and as you can see, it only produces 1 every 8-ish of these. There we go, 9. So 9 scrap gives you a scrap box, and a scrap box is absolutely useless. But there's one thing you can do with scrap box. One thing you can do with scrap box is open it. Ooh, gold ore, yummy. Zip, done. I needed some gold too. That's awesome. So the scrap box randomly gives you any item in the game. So if I were to use it, I could even get a piece of dark matter. I think it gives modded items too, or it might just give IC2 or vanilla items. But that's one of the uses for scrap. Let's demonstrate that one more time. Random box, random item. Oh, it gave me a sign. Yay, a sign. Like I said, any item. Could even give you diamonds or diamond block. So they're useful as scrap sometimes, but they're more useful in another machine that's going to be made way later. I need a lot more diamonds, and I actually need some more gold. But for now, I'm gonna do a few. Oops, I didn't want that. Other items here. I need some coal, and I need some cobblestone. So the first thing I want to create here is take 2 diamonds and oops, I want some gold. I think I want gold. No, I want iron. Yeah, iron's what I want. So if I take 2 iron and 1 iron and 2 glowstone, or 2 iron and 1 glowstone. Darn you recipes. Well, I know this one works. 2 cobble and 2 coal, and that gives me green covalence dust. So I'm actually going to make a stack of 60 because I'm going to need lots of this sooner or later. And I don't really want to. I don't feel like making a bunch of it. And then I want some dark blue covalence dust, and this requires. There we go. So like that. And I'm not going to give myself too much of that because I can always make that as needed, and I don't want to overmake that. I actually think 30 is a little bit too much, but we'll see. And I want to get 3 wool. I actually want 5 wool. So I'm going to create 1 wool. Actually, I'm going to create 2 wool because I want a spare wool. And I want those 5 wool to be dyed blue because I want blue. Put that back in there. And okay, so I got green and blue, and I need light blue next. Now you're gonna wonder what I'm making here, and this is from this is from Equivalent Exchange, and this is the best items you can get for storage items. Yes, that's what I'm making, storage items. And I need to know how to make the light blue covalence dust. There we go. So recipe, 2 iron and redstone. That was close. Okay, so grab some redstone. Don't need this light stone anymore. And I don't need these diamonds, and I need some redstone. Oops, I don't need this coal either. So 2 iron and redstone. And like I said before, I'm making a stack of 60 just because I'll eventually use it. Light stone blocks can go in there. Redstone can go away. And I'll keep the cobble just because. I also need quite a bit of wood here. Actually, I don't need very many wood for now. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just use 2 for now. 2 chests. Now, what am I going to do with 2 chests? I am going to create alchemical chests. Now, I'm pretty sure I require iron for these guys, so let me go look at these. And no, I need diamonds. Yes, I need diamonds, iron, and stone. So, diamonds, iron, stone. Diamonds, chest, covalence dust. You know what? I'm going to be making these a lot, so I'm just going to put it all in here. Covalence dust, iron, and stone. There we go. And there's my first 2. Now, one of them I'm going to be changing into the... Ah, no. Darn you clicking wrong. Darn you. Gah. Annoying. So very annoying. And it did go outside. Darn you, covalent stuff. I mean, extended thingamajigger. Whatever you're called. Philosopher's Stone. Ow. Broke my leg. Okay. Get rid of that mess. And now I want to open up my inventory, not that. And I want to look at this. Okay, so 3 dark blue covalence dust. And 5 wool. And 1 alchemical chest. So as you can see, these are pretty expensive, but this is one of the first things I make when I start up making these chests. So this is a storage bag. Basically, you can keep this on your person whenever you want, and you can store everything you need in here. I can store my axe, I can store my portal gun, my wireless remote, my philosopher's stone, even some extra spare torches. Now, as you can see, there's no chest on the ground, and I've kind of used it. So I always like keeping some spare items in that bag because I use these items all the time, right? So why not keep them in the bag? And as you can see, I just opened it here and it's all back in my big chest inventory thing. So this is like carrying around a backpack. It's always there for you, and so you always have some items. Now you can carry around pretty much whatever you want in here, and it doesn't really matter. All modded items, everything fits. It's just like carrying around a chest wherever you go. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to transfer over all my items into alchemical chests instead of regular chests. That way this entire area here will be all alchemical chests. And I actually think I'm going to be removing these crafting tables because I want more chest storage. And I'll just put the I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm just going to be using my Philosopher's Stone as a workbench. So I'm going to actually move this automated crafting table over to that area there in order to just so I have an automated one close by my storage area. So let's see, what do I want to do next? I'll do all that storage stuff off camera because I showed you how to make the chests, and there's quite a bit of stuff to move here. I'll also be adding signs to all the stuff so I know where they are, and you guys know what they are too. Yeah, because I got lots of Buildcraft stuff in here mixed in with that stuff. Okay, I don't need that paper, so that paper can go in a recycler. Recyclers can also recycle anything you put in them. So that means if you don't want a stack of wood, you can shove a stack of wood in there. If you don't want all these bones or the eggs, yeah, just anything. So if you don't want anything in your inventory, or you have something you don't need in your inventory anymore, like this iron chest plate that I can't use anymore, I can't convert it into iron, so I might as well convert it into scrap, or attempt to convert it into scrap. Oh, and I don't need these fences or that stairs anymore. So, oops, I'll just shove them in there and they'll all convert. See? Gone. Now I don't have to worry about those anymore. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, what do I want to do? I'm going to be making those chests off screen, and I don't have any diamonds left, and I guess I could start on some RedPower 2 stuff. So yeah, let me show you guys some RedPower 2 stuff. So I want to create, I want 3 diamonds. No, I want 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds, thank you. And some sticks and some iron. Now I do this. This recipe is for one of the main items in RedPower 2. This creates a handsaw, this formation. So sticks up top, which is the basic form of a handsaw, and then iron to make the iron edge of the handsaw, and then diamonds or iron or the rubies will create the extra sharpness of the handsaw. So I want to create a diamond one because diamond is used for a lot of the higher end RedPower 2 cutting, like when I make some of the bools, yeah, that's what it said. I mean, bools. There's a silicone bool, and you have to use a red or a diamond handsaw to cut it. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was cut a piece of marble. And in order to cut marble, you used a handsaw and you cut it into a slab. And then you cut that slab into a panel, or 4 panels, and then you cut those panels into covers, and that's what I want. I want some covers. Now these covers are good for a few things, and one of the main things they're good for is for covering up stuff. And I didn't want to see that pipe, so I covered it up with a chunk marble. Of course it's sticking out a little bit, but that's better than seeing that pipe. The same thing over here. If I want to cover up all these pipes, all I have to do is put some panels there. Of course I want these open because I need to see this MFE in order to power my stuff until I move until I add my MFSU here, or here I think, and then a low voltage transformer here. And the bat box I will completely remove. Covers aren't very good for any other mods except for RedPower 2, because RedPower 2 will you can put them directly on the block, or the same block with RedPower 2 stuff, and there's way too many spiders out here. Way too many spiders. You just sit down and keep guarding. Okay, now that that annoyance is gone, so one of the main ways to create, yes, I haven't upgraded any of this area yet, and I haven't off-screen found a stronghold in Nether yet. That's next. So yes, one of the things I want to make in RedPower 2 is a furnace, and in order to create a furnace, oh, I guess I need to break these. I need to create a furnace with bricks. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 brick blocks is what I need. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I want to smelt all that. So induction furnace, hey. And that'll take a couple of seconds, and that's all done. Very fast machines, I likey. So this is my very, very basic room here. I won't be using this for much except for IC2 stuff. Actually, I think that's all the IC2 stuff I need to do in here. I will be making a bigger room later for some more automation of this, so I don't have to manually place ores in here. But for now, that's how it is. So 8 brick blocks in a pattern of the same pattern that you make with a furnace makes an alloy furnace. So how can I put this in here without making it look ugly? You know what? I'm going to put it right here, actually. I'm going to put 4 furnaces there, actually. And then actually I'm going to put 6. I'm going to need 6 later, so I'm going to put 6 there. And then I'm going to put 3 blue electric furnaces up here, just to have 3 blue electric. I don't really know what they're used for yet, but yeah, I'll just have them there anyway. Okay, so that torch is off-centered, so I don't want it there. Bye, torch. You can go on the ground. It's good enough for you. So a alloy furnace will smelt me the stuff I need. So I need redstone and iron, I think it is. Yes, pretty sure. So if I put 1 iron and 1 redstone, nothing will work. But if I put, oops, okay, nothing will work because it's not even on. So I'm going to use some Mobius fuel to power it. Alright, so if I power this up, and if I put 1 iron in there with 2 redstone, 1 redstone, and 3 redstone won't work. But if I put 4 redstone in there, it will work. So 4 redstone and 1 iron ingot equals 1 red alloy ingot. So I actually want to create 3 in order to show you one of the items. And then the next thing I want to do is create silicone wafers, which require stone and nickelite, I think it is. So stone and nickelite. No, stone and redstone. Stone and what am I doing wrong here, guys? What am I doing wrong? So I'm gonna have to go for a smelting recipe here, and if I look here I can do, nope, okay, I'm just gonna go recipe, and this will show me all the, there we go, smelting. Okay, there's only one page, so that's not working properly. Recipe, okay, there we go. No, silicone boule. Darn you, not being the what I want. Silver ingot cooked into silver ingot and nickelite. That will cook me blue alloy ingots. And to get a silicone, oh, there we go. It's sand and coal. Perfect. So I'll grab myself some coal, a stack, and I don't have much sand left, so let's convert me some sand. To do that, and take that, and bam. Okay, now I have a bunch of sand. It's all good. So the next thing I want to do is create a boule. Oops, it requires 8, sorry. And it has to be the exact recipe, otherwise it won't even start smelting. Now while that's creating, I will craft this. This will create red alloy wire. Not useful for much yet, but it will be for later. And this is a silicone boule. And I also need some silver. Like I said, I'm going to create half of it with nickelite in order to make, oops, did I create an uneven stack? Yes, I did. In order to create blue alloy ingots, which I will require sooner or later. So it's 1 ingot per 4 nickelite. Let's just use, there we go, 4 ingot, or 4 nickelite. Okay, so there we go. Now this silicone boule can only be cut with the diamond handsaw. Don't know why I put my diamond handsaw away when I can just put it in my bag. And crafting table, silicone boule equals silicone wafer. Now if I cook silicone wafers in here with nickelite, I can create blue silicone wafers, and if I cook them with redstone, I get red silicone wafers. Now, man, this is quite a while. I also need quite a bit of wool here, so I'm going to convert, let's say, some cobblestone into wool. So let's charge this bad boy up again and stick this in here and this in here and a piece of wool in there, and bam. Okay, so I got what I wanted. And just to make my EMC 0, I'd grab some redstone. So I got some wool now, and I can go into my crafting grid. Oops, I didn't delete that. Oops. Oopsie again. There we go. So in this pattern, the same way as I made the red alloy wire, I put the blue alloy and wool on each side. If you don't put wool on each side, it won't work. That creates blue alloy wire. Now, blue alloy wire can, both of the alloy wires can be ran along walls. And I want to go up, so there we go. So I want to drop in some blue alloy wire from way up top here, because these are going to be required to make a solar panel for RedPower 2. And I don't want that like that, so that can go like that. Now, as you can tell, this wire is allowed to climb walls, which is what makes it really awesome. Like, that's really cool. I always found that like the coolest thing ever in RedPower 2. And it also you can also place it in bricks with each other, so it can wrap around walls, and that's also another really cool thing about it. Now, the next thing I want to make is a RedPower 2 bat box, and in order to make a RedPower 2 bat box, or a blue trick box, BT box, I need to use batteries, blue alloy ingot, iron ingot, and wood. And in order to make the batteries, I need copper, tin, and nickelite. Now, fortunately, I can mix any tin and copper, so since I have all that, that's perfectly fine. And I also want some iron. I have some on me, and nickelite. And I will be using my crafting grid here after I grab some blue alloy. There we go. So crafting, and then I will create my blue trick batteries. So I need 3 of them, or no, 4 of them. And then copper, 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 copper. Obviously that's in the wrong spot. And tin, 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 tin. So 4 of those. How did I put 5 there? Okay. In this pattern with 2 iron, 1 blue alloy, and I forgot already. That's bad. Bad. Okay. O and R and O. A piece of wood. That's what I forgot. So, a piece of wood. Let's try this one more time, shall we? Piece of wood and iron. And now this bat box is for in here. There we go. And hopefully that will power all 3 of these furnaces that I will be putting there, and it'll be all good. I'm just going to grab this copper here because I saw it surfaced, and fill this hole with dirt, because you won't be seeing that sooner or later. Anyway, that was a quick explanation of some of the stuff you can do in RedPower 2. I didn't explain quite a lot or do quite a lot, but I made a couple of machines for you, or a couple of things, which is the furnace, the bat box, and I explained how to use or cut the silicone boules, and which is the main reason for the diamond handsaw. And I showed you covers, and yeah, so quite good so far. Next episode, I'm going to off-screen going to go try to find another stronghold, and I'm also going to finish off these furnaces here, and I'm also going to do some strip mining because I need to pile up a little bit on some of the missing ores that I need. I'm running low on coal, redstone, and iron, gold, everything. I just need everything. And then I can get back into the episode with some items, and maybe we can go for some. I can make some automated machines over there, or I can create some more equivalent exchange stuff. Oh yeah, off camera I'm gonna do the chests too. So this is Toklan signing out, and that is my update of what I'm going to do off camera, so you guys can expect to see all that stuff done by the time I come back next episode. So bye for now.